Hey guys, Wonderboat here with the Mag 1 Community Clinic. Interesting packs here. We do have 2 ball packs. This could be a good opportunity to show some airplay. These 2 units are just amazing with air. Because, not all the airs have long range, right? Like, Wraiths have pretty short range, so having these tanky, short-range units in front is perfect. We're against a training spec Stormcaller with Fangs, so really defensive units from my opponent. And, one thing about the opening here is that if you plan on going Wraiths, then you actually don't want to buy Arclights or Hounds or anything like that, right? Because you just want to stick to one unit to do your job so that the techs all stack up. So it may look weird, but it's just 2 crawlers here for me. And we might do a small adjustment to our opening here. We're going to move this crawler back just 10 meters. So the idea behind that is that I'm leaving a spot in the corner here for the Wraith, because we're going to have 20 more meters unlocked since round 1, doesn't let you deploy exactly on the line. And so we're leaving exactly 30 meters for our Wraith in the corner there. And now it might look weird. Why do we want a Wraith right on the corner? Isn't it exposed? Like, what's the deal with that? So how it works is that you start putting crawlers or chaff on the flanks, especially towards your side on the shallow flank there. And that just protects against any locks. So actually, the corner is one of the safer places you can put units in Mechabellum, even if it's like all the way on the line. So you'll see a lot of high MMR players leave holes on purpose of, differing sizes depending on what your goal is. In this particular game, we're going to go for Wraith. So we left a 30-meter hole there. We actually get round 2 unit reinforcements, and these 2 units are really good against my Wraith. So, yeah, not the best luck there, but that's all right. Another thing sad is that, like, if we take the Farseer, we can't really afford the Wraith without wasting a deploy. And we also have, like, a ball level, so we're kind of strapped for cash, but, it's fine. What we're going to do is just take the Farseer. It's just such a flexible unit, like, it's good against his Fangs and all that. We can cover the flank, too. We just don't have to stress. And I think we'll wait 1 turn. Like, I really want this ball level. I want to deploy my units. We'll just get Wraith next turn. Let's be patient. What I'm going to do is actually, I think just flank, right? Like, if we put some pressure on him, then we're set up on the next round to, like, push through the front. We'll leave a hole in case we want something in the corner. I usually leave 40 meters because that's the right amount where sentries can't hit the corner anymore. And yeah, let's see how this goes. So it goes for the Wasp. And we're pretty happy. We have the Farseer, right? Farseer, very good against Wasps. Honestly, Farseer, guys, round 2 is, like, pretty dang good against everything. Like, maybe, okay, it could be sad if his Marksman locks onto it, but, like, the Farseer is good at chaff clear, and it's, like, not that bad at DPS early on, right? So, yeah, I do recommend picking this card with pretty high frequency. Can see the crawler flank on the left. Maybe going to get tower. Yes, just in time. Very nice. Kind of needed it too, because we're certainly not winning otherwise. And I do think, in fact, he will get us. But that's all right. We kind of did a bad turn on purpose just to prepare for a strong turn once we buy the Wraith. But yeah, not too bad there. Let's see what the cards bring us. Looks like 3 equipment and ER Phoenix. ER Phoenix is a great card, and Phoenixes might be our carry, which pairs alongside our Wraith. But on the flip side, these are 2 good Wraith items as well, or ball items, right? Like, Portable Shield on ball is, like, really good here. So I'm going to lose this great Phoenix card in order to get some, like, HP efficiency, basically. So it's Wraith time. We get to use that corner that I built. It does interesting things as well. Like, he no longer can missile this crawler, right? Because missiles can only choose to target air or ground. And because the Wraith is in front, it'll target the air, and yeah, the crawlers take no damage. Another common thing, as I mentioned, is like you want to flank here. The reason why is that if he puts like a marksman here, it'll shoot the crawler and not your Wraith. And since everything else is faster than the Wraith is just like in the perfect spot where it's as early as possible while being safe. Now to finish the turn, it's either like my enhancements or the tower fortification. I'll do the tower fortification. Just in case he gets aggressive on the left side. We don't have to sweat. So he keeps the Wasp, even though the Farseer countered it, and now the Wraith is also countering the Wasp, so we're feeling pretty good there. Most likely we're just gonna get the round with the Wraith. It's like really good against Fangs, and you kind of need a sniper unit to kill it. It looks like he did not take ER Phoenix. We can check if he picked the equipment by clicking Joint Prediction and hovering him. He took the Nano Repair Kit. Now we have Steel Ball, thankfully, to counter anything too tanky on the ground. I suppose he could buy something in the air, but yeah, we'll see. So the big thing to look out for here is just levels, right? Like, Farseer's got a level, certainly happy with that one. And if we get ball levels with that equipment on it, it's really efficient HP as well. So round 4 here, more equipment. Shield Airdrop, quite a nice card as well. Elite Hacker, you know, could be all right for him, right? Steal my balls, so could be something I'm thinking about. But thankfully, we're air specialists, and so like I could just go into Overlord if he goes hackers. You know, air obviously quite good against hackers. So I think I'll take the Amplifying Core. I am a big fan of equipment when I have levels. I think it's just, you know, more efficient than skipping most of the time. And I'll put it on the Farseer here. Kind of turns him from like a okay DPS unit to now quite a menace. And I'm pretty happy with all my units. Nothing to sell here. This Arclight kind of bullying my Crawler's a bit sad, but let's continue the Wraith plan. Generally, once you buy one unit, you want to buy more and justify a tech, right? It's sort of just the economics of the game. Not sure about this ball, but we'll give it a shot. And we'll see what he does with the Nano. Is it just on a Wraith? It is. Okay, so the good news is that we have this really high DPS Farseer now. Because if we didn't, you know, this thing might just regen all of our Wraith damage. So pretty happy about that. I honestly don't pick Nano Kits that much anymore. I find there's a lot of high DPS stuff in the game. But it can be really good, especially on something like a Sandworm. Level 2, for instance. Because when it burrows, you know, it just heals when you can't target it. So yeah, you can see absolutely no problem to take that down. And you know, that Nano Kit did cost him 150, right? So hard to say whether he got his money's worth there, but I'm feeling all right about it. His Storm, though, my gosh, that's a lot of damage. Good thing we're in the sky. There's like one pesky crawler or something down here. All right, so what's the plan here? I mean, we definitely want to start getting some techs on either the Steel Balls or the Wraith. We could do like a left side attack, although he does have quite a bit of stuff over there. These cards, not too enticing to me. This is more of a defensive card. Fortresses, it's like I'm aerial spec, right? Like I don't really want to buy ground-based giants. And this card is just a little bit undertuned. You know, it takes a long time to get your money's worth, so I'm going to skip. Wraith levels are fantastic. Units with equipment, really good. This level, you know, it's probably fine. He took the, oh, I didn't notice, but he took the absorption as well. So like his Wraiths are like close to being hard to kill. And so in respect of that, I do want something DPS oriented. You know, one thing we could do is just take 8 gun right away. Doubling the DPS maybe gives us enough with the level just to kill it, right? Now the downside is that it's really not safe anymore. But what I'm going to justify it by is that our balls are so tanky that they should defend our Wraiths, right? And then, you know, we'll just add more chaff. Anytime you don't have much money left, it's usually chaff, right? They scale so well, they're never bad, and you certainly need it. All right, so he goes for degen. My feelings on degen is that it's incredibly efficient, right? Like, and it's cheap as well. So really, you want to counter it with Photon, or you want to kill it really, really fast, or you want to get EMP to get rid of it. Like, basically, my point is you need to answer it. So the question is, oh, you know what? We are aerial specialists, which means I can unlock boat for free. I can buy a boat, and I can just Photon. Photon coating does get rid of degen. It's kind of like a niche interaction. And so basically, it's like I take away his bad aura on me and make my own good aura. So it's like it's a pretty big swing, right? It's like going from negative tankiness to positive tankiness. So I feel really good about that. Thankfully, we do have Photon coating on the bar. I used to run, you know, full carry boats, but now I leave that one slot available. Also, photon coating is really good with steel balls. Yeah, feeling pretty good. This is a good item for our boat if we want it. I mean, I don't mind it. It's not, I don't think it's incredible here, but it's good enough. It's a pretty nice hole as well. It may not hit everything actually, but you know, I guess the question is, do we want like 2 of them, and then we spread it out? But yeah, I'm gonna try this for now, see how it goes. If we need another one, I guess it would be like there. It's actually kind of sad. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it like this. So yeah, you can hover it to see it's 100 meters, and we know that our attack is 120, right? So this circle is like 20 meters different than our photon. So like it probably hits, but it's pretty close. And then let's just do a chaff. We'll take our health enhancement. Yeah, we'll just keep layering it in, right? Chaff is all about layers. We'll see how our photon does. Yes, we hit both wraiths. Pretty important there. You know, our 2 big balls get it as well. Okay, so now what we need to do, we see the melter, right? Melter, very good against wraiths, as wraiths are, you know, intended to be a tanky unit, and the melter sort of gets rid of that tanky component. So what we need to do is keep our wraiths safe. So basically have adequate tank value in front, maybe like put range on them. And then we need to have a DPS plan that can kill the melting points quickly. And so that's going to be things like more boats. You know, if we get the ball lock-ons, that's good. So yeah, we'll see. Looks like we got the round, though. The photon coating was pretty pog there. He took the supply enhancement, so looking to scale a little bit. But, you know, we've got him pretty low here. I might just loan and try and close it out. I'm a little bit scared of his melters, like, scaling eventually. So the cards here, so Sandworm with his nano could be scary if he, like, sells, what, the Wraith? Puts that on that. So yeah, it really feels like what I want is DPS here. Now, Saber obviously is good DPS, but it's got low range. I would need to, like, tech it and stuff, so I think I'll keep it simple. I'll just take 3 snipers. And I'm probably not even going to be investing into them, but I think they're pretty good vanilla, just no techs, right? Level 3 is pretty nice. And we're going to range the Wraiths. Range on Wraith is really important as, you know, you get more targets, right? Like, the AI of the Wraith tries to find unique targets for all 8 guns. And so by ranging it, you're sort of guaranteeing that you have more than, like, you have enough targets, right? So you don't waste shots. So that's going to be good. We'll do the lone temporary stuff, try and close out the game. We'll do 1 missile, get that crawler. Honestly, I really like distracting him here. Oh, we already have this. Let's do, we'll undo that. Let's do a sledge. Sledges are really hard to clear in the flank. I would have liked if I had a different spacing, but whatever. It is what it is. And yeah, let's go for a left side extension here. So just 1 Wraith here. 1 ball here to protect it. And we'll see how that goes. So still just the 1 melter. Goes for scorpions. Starting to feel the pressure of my steel balls, I think. It might be too little too late, though. I think what he really needed would be, like, if anything, double shot, because my balls are so tanky. And yeah, guys, this is the power of the Wraith once you get these 2 techs online and levels. Like, the chaff is just nothing. They actually have decent DPS as well. The balls are pretty annoying to clear, and you're just like, you're so diversified that there's not a single unit that can kind of answer your comp. Maybe multi-melt is close, but yeah, it's tricky. But we got there. Round 7, loaned, did all the temporary buttons. And yeah, didn't let him get out of control with the melters, basically. So yeah, that's the thing, right? You got to plan from the beginning. Do you want to go into the Wraiths? And the aerial specialist made it pretty enticing, right? So you leave that hole there. Make sure your Wraiths are, like, pretty high. Like, you don't want them necessarily in front, but, you know, pretty high. Usually go range first. This game was an exception. It's just because my balls were so tanky, right? I got the levels, I got the equipment. that I felt I could get away with a less safe Wraith, basically. Farseer round 2 pickup was really strong, and yeah, just like a strong mid to late game. This has been Wonderboat with the Mag 1 Community Clinic. Thanks for watching.